Eve, is there anything you'd like to ask Josiah? He's a student at school and he's learnt a bit about the Holocaust and he's asked you all these questions.
Do you know any Jewish people? Have you met Jewish people before?
No.
You have no Jewish friends?
No.
Having heard something about me and my history, what do you think now that you know someone who's Jewish? What's it like? What do you think about Jewish people? I mean, here I am.
Yeah, I understand like what Jewish people had went through back, obviously under the Nazis. It was obviously a difficult time, and right now, obviously, there's still some anti-Semitism around the world, and I feel like everyone should come together and try and stop that, because I feel like we're developing as a world, but we're not developed enough in order to stop anti-Semitism. So that's where I feel like everyone needs to come together. Do you remember how you felt when your father was arrested?
I don't remember, to be honest, but you should know that my sister and Ruth and I were standing at our bedroom door watching the Nazis rampaging through our apartment as she tells the story, and turning over furniture and breaking dishes and screaming and shouting.
Eve, when your father was arrested, where was he sent?
My mother found out the next day when she went to the police. He was sent to Buchenwald concentration camp. My mother managed to get him a visa, and what he told us when he came back is that the Jews who had been arrested on Kristallnacht, which was October 9th, 10th, 1938, not a date that you ever forget, they would see other men being marched aside, and they realized that there was forced labor there. What my dad particularly talked about is that for the first several days that he was there, the only food they got was salty herring and insufficient water, and they were desperate and desperately thirsty. And of course it was cold, and they slept on the floor. I guess I should say fortunate that there seems to have been barracks there as far as I know. And he did survive that for almost 2 months.
Obviously you had a family business as well, and the Nazis had broken and shattered everything. How did you feel? Do you remember how you felt in that moment?
I think I was so traumatized. The Nazis had smashed the store windows, and also the merchandise in his shop was in glass cases. That too, they went in the shop. There's glass everywhere.
I'm a 15-year-old boy. I'm a student. What was you doing when you were 15 years old? What was it like?
I was 15, approximately when the Second World War ended. I do feel a responsibility. People have to know what went on and hear the hate and say, oh, this is terrible, and not be like that. Do you have any thoughts about your future and what you want to do with your life?
I do have an interest in law, so hopefully sometime in the future I can do like law-related studies, or I do play an instrument which is a guitar, so I'm hoping maybe
You're also a musician?
Yeah.
You're thinking of going professional?
Maybe if I can
Wow.
get to that stage, yes. I have an interest in music, so hopefully I can just put my name out there and become a musician.
I've really enjoyed meeting you today. It's been a pleasure to talk with you. There are similarities between people, but we're all human beings. This is the message. We are more the same, and we should learn to live together.